Hey everybody, this is Zork as always, and today we're going to be doing a new Crow reaction video. It's not going to be a try not to laugh challenge like I've always done. This is actually going to be a little bit something more important, I guess is what I should say. I just got the trailer for the new Marvel Avengers movie, and I wanted to get a little bit of a reaction video for it because I've been super waiting for this one. Was tempted to do a video on my theory of what would be the resolution for the Infinity War sort of crisis that's going on in the movie franchise. I have a couple solutions that I think that could fit in well with some of the other comic books, but I wanted to go ahead and at least do a reaction video to this one, see if it lines up with any of my theories. I haven't told anybody my theories yet. I actually have a recording of me going through. I'm going to clear it up a little bit, kind of chop it down to some of the better parts and see if I can go for something there. But I wanted to do a reaction video for this one, so we're going to go ahead and hop on into this one, and I'll do more of a recap, or maybe see if I can notice any sort of Easter eggs in there again, because there's honestly, from what I hear, there's supposed to be a lot of like telling stuff just in the background. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start it up in 3, 2, 1, and click. Okay, that's the Iron Man helmet. So it's Tony Stark, yeah.
Stay on.
Okay, what's he in?
Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording,
so he's in Star-Lord's, I
journey
don't remember what the name of the ship is, but yeah, he's in that.
Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it. When I
Okay.
drift off, I will dream about you. It's always you.
Okay. So they set up the connection for Pepper Potts, but we don't even know if she's alive yet, or even in this situation. For anybody who has not seen the movie, I do apologize. Please feel free to watch the original movie before watching this and me reacting to it. Okay.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do.
That was Thanos' armor.
He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
Spider-Man, Scott Lang, okay.
We lost. All of us.
So is Nebula on the same ship as
We
Stark?
lost family.
Okay, who's that?
We lost a part of ourselves.
Ninja guy? Oh, shoot, Hawkeye.
This is the fight of our
Did his
lives.
family die or something?
This is going to work, Steve.
I bet his family died. That's definitely not his
I
MO.
don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
Interesting. Let's see here. So they didn't show anything about Miss Marvel. That's a little bit ominous, I should say. I want to see where she kind of plays into this one, because I haven't seen the movie. Hasn't come out yet, obviously, but it's on my list of things to do.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We
Okay.
met a few years ago.
How did he get out of the?
In Germany. Got really big.
How did he get out of the? What?
I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
So how did he get out of the quantum realm? All right. Well. All right then. So hang on. I want to kind of go back and hit on a couple small things. So obviously Iron Man helmet. That's perfectly fine. So I don't know if he and Nebula are on the same ship or anything. The lighting is very different. If you see her. Oh, wait, no, hold on. Okay. Who has black nails? And like blue skin, I think. Does it mean we have whatever Ronan's people are? I never remember what they're called, and I feel bad about it. Kree. I think he's a Kree, right? So blue skin, black nails. It looks very Kree-like. All right, so we can look at Hawkeye. He's using a sword, a very cool looking sword. I'll say that much. I like the back blade or the back separation on it. Yeah, he probably lost his family, honestly, or at least something along those lines. He had to have lost something thanks to the 50% kind of issue. Peggy Carter could have something to do with the SHIELD agents or whatever. And all right, so then it's Endgame. Well, that's obviously more of a harkening back to Doctor Strange's comment, where they enter into the Endgame. That was a big part of it. So let me see here. So that's Thanos' armor. So he's kind of set up like a scarecrow. He's on the planet that Gamora lived on initially. Sorry for anybody who's a comic book fan who really is into that kind of history and at least knows the information. That's not something I do. All right, this is another scene I wanted to look a little bit closer. So, Shuri's dead, or gone, I should say. Scott Lang is missing. Then they pan over into Peter Parker. Obviously, Bruce Banner's there. Hold on, let me see if there's anything in that scene. It's a wide shot, nothing in. I mean, we catch the logo, but that's about it.
We lost.
There's Thor. His eye is different still. Oh, no. Alright, Nebula, what about you? Okay, I got nothing else from... I don't think I got anything from Nebula on this one.
You lost family.
I'm just rewatching this a little bit. Okay, who's that? He looks just like a random person. Just another... About 3, maybe 4 people dead?
This is the fight of our lives.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
That's a good line. That's a really good line, honestly. Okay, so there's a lot to break down in there, and obviously I've kind of hit on a little bit of the major like imagery and things along those lines. But oh man, I love kind of going through and like looking at this stuff, see what I can pick up. But I really want to see where this kind of goes for obviously for the franchise, because this should be really, in my opinion, the last a big piece of this this Infinity War sort of stuff. And like I said, I was tempted to do a video on like my sort of expectations on where they could go after this, because honestly, after the fact is very important to figure out where the steps will move, where characters will kind of go, and like what the company's going to focus on. And honestly, there's a part that I think will possibly work out really well, depending upon what it is. I mean, Scott Lang is a very interesting character. I mean, or at least the character of Ant-Man has a very scientific like origin in that situation. So I kind of want to see how they'll twist that in there. But specifically, the comic I want them to kind of see if they can go into. If you guys get a chance, check out 1984's Secret Wars. It was I think a good couple issues. It's one of my favorites as a kid because we had an old collection of comic books, and that was one of them. And honestly, I could easily see this storyline kind of bridging itself back, or at least bridging itself into the Secret Wars comic series. All they would really need to do is introduce one more character, and that's the Beyonder. The fact that Disney now owns Fox Studios as well as like a lot of the original characters means they have a large enough roster they could easily do the Battle World scenario. Like I said, check out the comic if you really want to. It's a really good one. I think it'd be a great transition into it, and it'd be a great next step to kind of like be a launching point for everybody. But honestly, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. If you have any theories, feel free to put them down in the comments section. I gotta check those out. I always love like kind of considering different options. But man, I cannot wait for this. Let's go ahead and run that last little bit of logo. Because God, that's such a cool effect. Endgame. Boom, right there. Alright. And there it is. Oh, didn't stop. Alright. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to leave a like down below. If you saw something I didn't, let me know. As always, feel free to leave something in the comment section. I'll check it out and see what I can do. But you guys have a great day. Bye, everybody.